Welcome back, friends. Today I am here with a student from Devbani साधारण तथा संस्कृत माध्यमिक विद्यालय, or we can say that today I have invited a student who is the student of class 10. Now, first of all, before I enter into the program of today, I would like to offer namaste to you all. And it's the time to request our guest to introduce himself. Please introduce yourself before the spectators.
Hello everybody, my name is Dipsagar Gewali and I am from Khadgakot 3 Gulmi and I am from Sri Debari Sanskrit and Sadharana Secondary School.
Yeah, now today we are going to discuss about Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal. And today I am planning to ask few questions related to Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal. So, I would like to welcome all of you as to my program or to our program. Now, today, as I have got only 20 questions, and I am going to ask all these questions to as Mr. Deep Sagar, who came here from Devbani School, Tansen, Falfa. Deep Sagar, are you ready to give the answer of the questions?
Okay.
Okay. May I ask questions to you?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very happy with you. Now, first question: Who was the first leader who raised his strong voice for the Federal Republic of Nepal? Who was the leader who raised his voice for Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal?
Ram Raja Prasad Singh.
Ram Raja Prasad Singh. Your answer is correct. So I am very happy. As Ram Raja Prasad Singh was the first leader who raised his voice for the demand or for the Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal. Now, I have a desire to ask you another question. When did then Maoist, now Maoवादी केन्द्र, Nepal Communist Party Maoवादी केन्द्र, then Maoist Leninist start People's War in Nepal? When did then Maoist start People's War in Nepal?
2052 Falgun 1.
Yes, 2052 Falgun 1. Your answer is correct. Now, I have a desire to ask you another question. Yes, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, you are ready. When was the 12 points agreements? When was the 12-point agreements made among 7 political parties and Maoist? When was the 12-point agreement as made among 7 political parties and Maoist?
2062 Mangsir 7.
As 2062 Maksir 7. Now, let me ask another question. When did the 7 political parties begin? When did the 7 political parties begin the united demonstration, united revolution against monarchy in Nepal? When did the seven political parties begin the united demonstration or strike or revolution against monarchy in Nepal?
2062 Chaitra 24.
Yeah, your answer is correct. Speak loudly so that the spectators could listen to your answer. As 2062 Chaitra 24. As we know that seven political parties began their strike against monarchy in Nepal as in or on 24 Chait 2062 BS. Now, let me ask another question. When did then King Gyanendra declared? When did then King Gyanendra declared the restoration of representatives committee or restoration of parliament? Restoration of parliament. When did then King Gyanendra declare the restoration of parliament?
2063 Boisak 11.
Yeah, your answer is correct. Then King Gyanendra declared the restoration of parliament on 11th Boisak 2063. Your answer is correct. Now, when was the Greater Peace Agreement? When was the Greater Peace Agreement as between Nepal government and Maoist held? When was the Greater Peace Agreement between Nepal government or government of Nepal and Maoist happened or taken place?
2063 Mangsir 5.
Yes, 2063 Maksir 5. As we know that as a great and a historical agreement between the government of Nepal and then Maoist was taken place on 5th Maksir 2063. It is a historical step as taken by as Nepal government and Maoist. Deepsagar, yes, I have a desire to ask you another question. I think you are excited to give the answer of the questions. Are you excited?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. When was the election of first Constitution of Assembly? When was the election of first Constitution of Assembly accomplished in Nepal?
2064 Chaitra 28.
Yeah, your answer is right. As we know that the first election of Constitution of Assembly was accomplished or took place in or on 28th Chait 2064. Now, another question, who was the Home Minister? Who was the Home Minister at the time of People's Movement 2? Let me repeat. Who was the Home Minister of Nepal at the time of People's Movement 2?
Mr. Kamal Thapa.
As Mr. Kamal Thapa. Now, next question, who was the first Prime Minister? Who was the first Prime Minister of the Democratic Republic of Nepal? Who was the first Prime Minister of the Democratic Republic of Nepal?
पुष्पकमल दाहाल प्रचण्ड
Pushpakamal Dal Prachanda. Pushpakamal Dal Prachanda was the first Prime Minister of the Democratic Republic of Nepal. Now, another question. When was the interim constitution of Nepal formed? When was the interim constitution of Nepal formed?
2063 Mark 1.
Your answer is right, I think. Yes, now another question goes to you. Who was the first president of the Democratic Republic of Nepal? Who was the first president of the Democratic Republic of Nepal?
Dr. Rambaran Yadav.
Dr. Rambaran Yadav. As you know that Dr. Rambaran Yadav was the first president of the Democratic Republic of Nepal. In Nepalese history, we can say that Dr. Rambaran Yadav was able to be the first president of the Democratic Republic of Nepal. Now, let me ask another question. Who is the first female president of Democratic Republic of Nepal? Who is the first female president of the Democratic Republic of Nepal?
Dr. Vidya Devi Bhandari.
Yes, Vidya Devi Bhandari. So it's not doctor. Yes, Vidya Devi Bhandari is able to be the first female. Yes, who has became the first female president of Democratic Republic of Nepal. Still, as our president is Vidya Devi Bhandari. Now, what is the number of federal states proposed by newly constituted constitution? What is the number of federal states proposed by as newly constituted constitution?
7 states.
7 states. As now, as we have been listening that our country is going to change into Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal, and we have heard that Nepal will have 7 federal states, and we have to wait. We are not sure. Now, another question I like to ask. Who was the last king of Nepal? Who was the last king of Nepal?
Gyanendra Bir Vikram Sahadev.
As Gyanendra Bir Vikram Sahadev. Now, you can say that Gyanendra Saha. Now, when was Rambaran Yadav elected as the President of Nepal? When was Rambaran Yadav elected as the President of Democratic Republic of Nepal?
2064 Shravan 6.
2064? Are you sure? I think as he was elected as the President of Democratic Republic of Nepal on 7th or 6th, not 6th Shravan 2065. 6th Shravan 2065. Who is the composer of present national anthem of Democratic Republic of Nepal? Who is the composer of present national anthem as of Democratic Republic Nepal?
Pradeep Kumar Rai, Bakul Maila.
Yes, Pradeep Kumar Rai or Bakul Maila. Now, when was the present Nepali national anthem launched in Nepal? When was the present Nepali national anthem launched in Nepal?
2064, Boisak 6.
Yes. Present Nepali national anthem Sayong Thunga Fulkahami was launched on 6th Vaisakh 2064. Now, when was first communist government formed in Nepal? When was the first communist government formed in Nepal? When was the first communist government formed in Nepal?
I think 2051 BS.
Yes, 2051 BS. Who led the first communist government of Nepal? Who led the first communist government of Nepal?
Manmohan Adhikari.
Yeah, Manmohan Adhikari led the first communist government of Nepal. Who was the Prime Minister of Nepal when Nepal was declared as Democratic Republic of Nepal? Who was the Prime Minister of Nepal when Nepal was declared as Democratic Republic of Nepal?
Girija Prasad Koirala.
Girija Prasad Koirala. As in this way today, as I asked so many questions related to Democratic Republic of Nepal, and as we know that in coming days our country will be known as Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal. In coming days our country will be known as Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal. As I am very happy, as I am very grateful with Mr. Deep Sagar Gyawali, as who came and helped me to run this program. Anyway, as thank you Deep Sagar Gyawali, as and I am very happy with his teachers, his schools, his parents and his parents and his school's teacher. Now it is the time to say goodbye to you all. As be happy, be healthy wherever you are. It is the time to say goodbye to you all. Namaste.